I'm reading a book like this where you have a lot of these kind of, not smaller characters, but they don't take up the whole book. I like to try and guess which one, if I said to you, the book gets greenlit tomorrow, they say you have to do a biography of one of the pilots. I want to make a guess at who your answer would be out of the four, and we'll see if I was right.
Okay.
I think it's Townsend. The way you write about him, it seems like he kind of had a hold on you, that he was very, very interesting. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm okay being wrong.
No, it would be Townsend. And here's why. It's just because he's kind of the complete pilot. He's a great aviator. He's very much at home in the cockpit. He has a little bit of defiance of authority, which I love. And at the same time, he was a great leader of men. Jeffrey Wellham, a little bit too young. Billy Fisk, a little bit too rich. Yeah, and Richard Hillary, just a little bit too self-obsessed. But again, and I have to say this, one of the great things about the way Hillary wrote was that self-absorption was what made him a great storyteller.
This reminded me how ridiculous it was, and I'm just going to say it, the way the royals treated him when he fell in love with Princess Margaret. This guy was a freaking hero. Like, there's no question about it.
Yeah.
And you said a leader of men, like literally everything that you would want in a human being. He seemed to feel that. Now, of course, you don't talk about this in the book, but were you feeling the same way I was when you're reading more about this guy and you're like, figure the divorce thing out, people. Like, this is the guy you want in your family.
Yeah, exactly. And you feel bad for him, too, because remember, too, he worked for the king. So he wasn't like some outsider who was kind of, sniffing around Buckingham Palace. He literally worked there, and he was kind of a part of the family. And I don't think you can be a pilot in the Battle of Britain and shoot down several enemy aircraft and get shot down yourself and not have a little bit of swagger to you that any family would want as a new in-law.